So what's going on, everyone? We're out here camping in the Badlands of North Dakota. Me and my trustful companion here, Cynic Dog. We came off the main road, went for about 12 miles, give or take. Found this nice secluded spot off the trail a little bit. I got some nice trees to kind of a backdrop windbreak if the wind starts to come up. Then we got a couple trees that are dead set around here we can use for fire. Kind of what the plan is tonight is we're gonna set up camp. Try out some different gear I got a different tent this time than my Lux tent that I brought with me last time. I'm gonna try to sleep on a cot instead of the air pad. Might set up both tents just to see what happens and try and get a fire going. Cook some hot dogs or something on the fire and try not to get eaten alive by some mosquitoes. I'm gonna try and do some videography stuff. I've never done it before. I don't really know how to do it or what to do, but first of all, we're gonna get going. I'm gonna get some bug spray on. Then we're gonna start setting shit up, I guess. Huh, Cynic? All right, let's go along for the ride, guys. So let's move towards the top of the Jeep. We got a Amazon special max haul. You can see up there on a Schmitty-built roof rack. Got a couple Pelican cases, my high lift jack back there, a Coleman lantern, and then our Roam box up there with a bunch of odds and ends and stuff. So this is the first time ever out getting use all this stuff together. So I guess we'll see what happens. So here we go. Alright, so got the Jeep unloaded, got our Pelican case, Roam, box, and a couple Pelican cases. Got a good old Yeti cooler soft side out here that brought the dinner and stuff. There's our dinner and breakfast, I guess, for the morning. Kind of going over some stuff with me. just hang on and we'll first up on the list is going to be our Pelican case. I actually have 3 of these things. I don't know how I feel about them yet for this camping style. I don't know how I feel about that roof rack yet either, that basket. I might want to try a flat rack. But this is the first time out this season, so we'll see what's going on. So in the Pelican case, we have a sleeping bag that I've had for God knows how long. A couple food dishes for the fluffy boys. Fan powered by Coleman. Haven't used that yet, but I'm really excited to. And then we got our Jackery. I can't remember what this one is off the top of my head. Maybe a 500 watt, I think. Just a small one. Not gonna be running much off it. Oh yeah, it's right there for the 500. Not gonna be running much off it. Maybe my phone. Maybe speaker. Just to jam out a little bit this evening by the fire, but that's about it. So that's what's in the Pelican case. Something else I'm gonna go over is our ARB recovery bag. I got this when I bought the Jeep. There you go, it's orange, so I got an orange bag. Side pockets, I have just a bunch of tree savers. I'm switch things up here. I'm kind of trying to go hands-free just for to trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, so we got our Gear America. I went and bought a bunch of stuff from them for my recovery bag. Got 2 tree savers on both sides. Then we open up this bag. And then we have a nice 30-foot kinetic rope. I haven't had to use it at all yet. I would like to try and use it this winter when there's a bunch of snow where I'm from, but it didn't work. Cynic, go lay down. Off. Lay down. And then here we got our 40-inch, or 40-foot, excuse me, I believe, 30 or 40-foot Gear America toe strap. Big old sucker. We got a snatch block. And then we've got the shackles on the Jeep. So that's pretty much it for our recovery gear. This is a Ion Cedar off-road. 30-foot, you guys can't really see that, but that's a 30-foot. And then the diameter is about 1 inch all around. So it's a nice, big, heavy kinetic rope. I did the math once, and I think my weakest part of my entire recovery system was our snatch block. And then the Schaff shackles. Kind of new things came in the market last couple years. Haven't had a chance to use them. Really excited to, but I haven't had to use them yet, thank God, which is awesome. But yeah, that makes up our recovery bag. Nice, heavy duty, pretty much all water resistant material. Zippers are pretty heavy duty. I've been really happy with it. Haven't had to use it yet, thank God, but if I do have to use it, I'm really jacked for it. Kind of another quick thing, speaking of recovery gear, we'll go up to the front end of this Jeep that I got. I have a Warn VR 800. I hope you guys can see that. With a nice orange synthetic winch cable to match the rest of the Jeep. With some orange clip. Oh, that one's a little loose. But haven't had to use it yet, thank God. Don't want to use it, because if that's the case, then somebody's stuck. But I mean, at the same time, it's a Jeep, so what fun is not getting stuck? Okay, now going on from our Pelican case, our Roam Adventure Code Tough Box, or whatever they consider this. First time ever using it, really excited about it. But in here, we got a couple Fiskars axe. I've been really happy with that's their splitting maul. And this is their little, kind of just like a chopper. And then I got their little hatchet too. So I have all of the Fiskars, because I frankly thoroughly enjoy these axes. I've had them for a couple years and I really love them. A couple other things we got in here is we have a nice little One Tigers camp chair. Pretty easy setup, take down. Quick thing I got on deployment actually. Thanks to Benjamin Tiedemann, he kind of supplied that for me. Got a nice Bear Grylls machete. Clearing away debris and stuff. Sentry, little propane stove. You can use that to make bacon and eggs in the morning. Cynic. And then from there we got our tents. Like I said here, I have my Lux Mini Peak XL, which I used last time. One thing about this one, I did have to get a center pole for it, just for the ease of setting up and taking down. You can use a stick that you find out here, but I wanted to get a nice lightweight aluminum center pole for it, because I just found it easier. And then I have this Lost Adventure Lost Nature. Yeah, Lost Nature, I guess, tent that I haven't set up yet this year. And we're gonna see what happens. I got the hammock in here too, just for some shits and gigs. So maybe I can find a tree and put up tonight and hang out by the fire. I guess we'll see. But that's kind of the Rome adventure case, or the Rome box I got. Hopefully we get another one. I don't know, I kind of like it a lot more than the Pelican cases. A lot more lower profile. Kind of a little easier to move around and stuff. It doesn't have wheels. I like to have wheels on my stuff. Makes it a lot easier carrying it through the house and stuff. But a lot easier to load on top of the Jeep. But yeah, that's the Rome Adventure Co. box. And then our last box we have here is just a little Pelican. I can't remember what size this one is. But this one's got kind of all of our cookware and stuff. It's got a nice grill, skillet for the morning, some nice red metal bowls and plates and stuff. A couple coffee cups, military shoe, canteen. Go figure, everyone's got one of those. Then my AeroPress. I did forget coffee this time, which kind of makes me sad now. Meant to grab that before the house, but maybe I have some stashed away somewhere. But yeah, with light fading, we're gonna get a fire going and put up a tent. See y'all in a bit. So one thing that I like to bring along with me that most people, I don't know if they do or not, people bring like a handsaw and axe. Yeah, I got axes, I have a handsaw, but you know, at the end of the day, it's so much easier just to bring my favorite tool involved wood cutting. A nice little Stihl MS 170. I like it because it's lightweight. Yeah, it's loud. Yeah, it uses fuel. It uses bar oil, make a mess sometimes, but when you're chopping some wood or cutting some wood down, I just think using a chainsaw is a lot more easier. And I mean, honestly, it's a lot more fun too. So the way I start fires is I like to use a thing called wet fire, which is available at Walmart. I can't remember who makes it off the top of my head. Cynic, get out of the camera. But I forgot that at home. Come here, get over here. So I'm gonna use some newspaper from the local gas station I stopped to get fuel on the way up here. So I just kind of crumpled up in nice little balls. We're gonna do 2, maybe 3 of them. There's a couple types of different fuel packages you can use, or sticks, twigs, and other stuff you can use. I prefer the teepee method to get a fire going the quickest. There's a couple other methods you can use, like a log cabin. It's kind of like a fire to just kind of get it going. You know, that's a little slow burning fire. Teepee is kind of like, hey, I need fire now. It's a quick burning fire. You know, as we all know, heat rises. So the teepee gives you a lot bigger flame, a lot faster, but it doesn't burn for very long. So you have to have your other fuels ready to rock and roll when you get this going. The fuels are, if I remember correctly, are like tinder, kindling, and then you have your main fuel, which is your larger pieces of wood and or logs, whatever you got. You know, if you want to be a cheater and use those fire logs that are made of like compressed God knows what else, go for it, man. Do what works best for you. You know, we're out here Memorial Day weekend. I didn't go camping or nothing at Memorial Day. I stayed at home and was lazy, and then I got the urge to come out tonight for just a single night trip, kind of trying out a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of stuff there. Trying out my new tent, like I said, and then seeing how everything works. Now, this isn't going to be the best teepee in the world, because I'm hoping it just lights and takes off right away. I can just throw my bigger pieces of wood on there to get the sucker going. It's not cold. I want to say the low is supposed to get like 50 something tonight, maybe high 50s, low 60s. So at the end of the day, I'm not really too worried about the cold, so I'm not going to use this fire for heat or really anything. I'm just going to kind of use it to sit by the fire at the nighttime and drink a nice cold beverage, to say the least. Hold on. Is that back there? But yeah, so you can build a fire different ways. Going back to what I was previously saying, you can have the teepee, which is what I'm building. It doesn't take much to build, pretty easy to get going. Your log cabin, which is a slower burning fire. Good if you have time to build it. You know, your log cabin will burn a lot longer and a lot more better, while your teepee is going to burn quick, fast, to get you heat like now. But don't forget to add a bunch of nice little twigs and sticks and stuff in here, or kindling. Then I will see if my Bic lighter works to get this stuff going. We have had a bunch of rain the past few days, so I'm not really worried about like spreading fires or anything, but it's still something to be kind of made aware of as you're out here, as you're out camping and stuff. You know, the typical Boy Scout rule is leave no trace, or camping rule, you know, leave the place better than you found it. So we're gonna hopefully be able to clean up all this stuff when we leave here, and no one will really know we're here except for our tire tracks, unfortunately, and kind of where we start camp up. But don't smell my beer, Cynic. So we're gonna stuff some more sticks in here and get this sucker going. Go get a nice little lion head chair, whatever chair I have, and enjoy a nice evening. So that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I guess I'll show you on the camp before we get going. Fire going. I gotta clean up this area a little bit better. Bunch of stuff just piled up against that tree. Sleeping system, just a cot, dog bed. Nothing really fancy, it's cheap. We got the field beside us. Rule of thumb, we got any food, always keep it 100 yards away from camp or an airtight container. But I don't think there's any bears out here that I've seen in the 6 years living out in Williston. But there is coyotes and stuff, so we're going to try and adhere to that method, or just lock in the Jeep and call it a night. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go sit by the fire and have a couple beers and call it a night. So see y'all in the morning.